Rebel Room, Beatdown Brown, Eddie P.
Dirty, dirty,
Dirty, dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty,
dirty, dirty.
Tell the people more about the advantages of our product.
They never lose their cool.
Expand your mind. But I've got a better source of information.
Yeah. Dirty 30, Beatdown Brown. My man Eddie P, aka EST, the unusual fellow. How you feeling, brother?
Yes. I'm here, baby. What's up?
Man, chilling out, brother. Chilling out, man. Just being easy.
All right.
Olympus is starting to come to a close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about over it. So yeah, I'm good. I'm over it. Let's move on to the next. Let's get this regular season going as far as the NFL and college football around the corner. And yeah, man, get it cracking.
Yeah. Anybody want to sponsor me on that NCAA 25? I ain't gonna be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? hit us in the messages. Let us know you want to cop me that action. I'm with it.
We down for an NIL deal, please. Anything, you know, we'll take that. Just get with our people, and we'll make it happen.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. You want to jump in real quick? Get this going.
You want to go with the good or the bad first, man?
We're gonna do the good. Just good. Let's press with the good and just float on with the garbage. Flush out the garbage at the end. We'll move
man.
like that.
The money maker are all money makers when it comes to this hip hop thing, man. This cat up here, man, Mr. Curtis Jackson, man.
Yeah.
50, man. Launches his
he
own
making it,
TV
not faking
channel.
it. Yes, sir.
50 Cent Action. Coming to a Roku, Samsung, or whatever near you, man. Sponsored by Lionsgate, man, with a vast amount of his projects and then other Lionsgate's projects, man. This is wild. So
it's not wild. It's just next level. He's leveling up. You saw he opened up another production company down in New Orleans.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yeah, man. So I'm assuming the show's gonna be pumping. Kind of getting this Tyler Perry on, and but he got his own shit now. He got his own channel.
Yeah. So you got So it's gonna host the Powerverse.
Yeah.
So everything from that is going to be associated and be on there. But then on top of that, like all the Expendables movies, because he was a part of that later on in the franchise. That's going to be up there. The joints that he did with Stallone and the other joints he did with Stallone was Escape Plan and all like that. All that stuff is going to be popping up on there, as well as other Lionsgate's movies like that. This is crazy. It's like, if y'all don't understand where it's going to be, if you go on your smart TV, your Fire Stick or whatever, you got those free networks that will pop up, just constantly streaming live all day with movies and TV shows like that. He's got a network in there. So it's like his bread come whether you watch it or not. But of course, they want it to be watched. But yeah, 50 done leveled up, man.
What do you think that split is?
Oh, dog. I mean, knowing him, he's so frugal of a businessman that it's like, all right, give me this in cash, but give me this in Lionsgate. You know what I'm saying? And Lionsgate has to underwrite this. Like, I don't want to pay for this studio. You know what I'm saying? He's smart enough. Like, I don't want to pay for this studio, but it's mine when we done. When you get done building my studio, it's mine. But I don't want to pay for it. So go ahead and clear that bill off of me. When he pulled what he pulled with Vitamin Water.
Yeah, that was early in the game. Yeah.
Early in the game. Like,
his deal with Reebok, all of his deals has been damn near. That's why I'm always asking, like, what was the fucking split? Because his splits with those was crazy. Wasn't nobody even thinking like that. And I
Yeah,
can only imagine what his cut is on this one.
because we always give shout outs to folks like Master P and all like that with how they
Right.
heisted, but yeah, how this man heists his deals is nuts to the point of like, yeah, he had a little argument with Stars. He's up there's like, all right, y'all get yourselves together because if I
Uh-huh.
go away,
That's it.
he's like, it's over for y'all. He's like,
Right.
talk to me nice. talk to me nice. So yeah, working with Lionsgate like this, yeah, I see it 110%. Like he might have literally hit him up like, okay, I need y'all to cover this, and this.
Hmm.
This is what it's gonna be, and we can go forward from there. Yeah, man. It's his this is gonna be one for the ages as far as business acumen, man. The dude who was just like he was on the very top of his game.
I think I won't even say it's a misstep. I think the only thing that didn't do what I think it was supposed to do was him jumping into the boxing promotion.
Hmm.
Because he had a fighter and dude got, oh, what the fuck was his name? Um, yeah, he I thought he was nice until, like that Mike Tyson 1-on-1, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what ended up happening to the 50s fighter. The dude he was, pretty much uh banking on. And like I said, I don't know what happened, but him and Floyd was supposed to roll out that, the money team thing together, and that went sideways. So 50 started doing his own thing, and I didn't hear too much about it. After that, then he started getting into this, the whole power thing, and yeah, all this other stuff coming, and still touring and doing everything else. But this man, he made a nice move, nice transition, mind you, and also he has alcohol as well. He's in
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, yeah. He did a deal with what team was that? Was that your Kings?
Yes.
Didn't he
Yes.
he did a
He's
deal
a
with
he's
them?
a he's a brand ambassador for the entertainment and beverage end of what's going on with Sacramento. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is huge. That is nobody has that. He's the only one I know in the hip hop field who has that.
Yeah, man. It's 50 is love him, hate him, love the trolling, hate the trolling, love his alliances, hate his alliances. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is a person that went and got down business wise the way he did is amazing. Like, dog.
Yeah. Like I said,
And
I read that article because that's fairly recent, and it was like, yeah, 50 have teamed up with
yeah, last
Sacramento. I was
season,
just like, what the fuck is he doing? Damn.
last
Yeah.
season started it, man.
Okay.
Because I'm diehard with them, so it was a huge announcement when Vivek, the owner, brought him out, had him courtside and all like that. I think they even let him light the beam after a game, like they won that game and let him light the beam. It's like, all
Dope.
right, okay,
Dope.
yeah, go ahead, fifth man. It's
He
wild,
got his
man.
hands in a lot of pies, and those ain't white only pies.
Nah,
My man, he's eating good. So
yeah,
shout out
man,
to 50, man. My man making moves, not faking them. So
all day,
definitely.
all day. Yeah, dude is wild with it for real, man. I'm not mad with it. It's just like to take over when you hear people when they're talking about touring with him, it's like, yeah, man, this cat used a private jet like a taxi, man. It's like, hey, I gotta get back and go, get
Yeah.
on my other moves. I can't
Yep.
just sit here and hang with y'all, enjoy this city or whatever. I enjoy that after I get done, get my paper all the way right, and just being on his stuff. It's like you hear a lot of cats talk shit about how they make money or how they make moves or whatever, and then you see somebody like him constantly legitimately doing it like
Not doing it. He's building, and like you said, he's expanding his brand in a major way. It's like cats, he's not necessarily promoting it. You just see it. It's like headline news, like 50 over here, 50 doing this, 50 doing it. Like I said, I just caught that, 50 Cent action. It was like he wasn't out promoting it. It was just out there, and cats was like, man, pay attention. 50, 50 on on another tear. It may not be hip hop, but he didn't move into a whole nother lane, and he taking up space.
Man, and like I said, it wasn't one of those cases like, oh, your network has to do these numbers, you got to do this.
Right.
It's one of those cases of, I have a product
Yep.
people are going to constantly want to watch or want to
Yep.
access,
Mhm.
and I can sign this deal up and it just sits there for you. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to censor the shows up. They aren't going to be in their full uncensored glory being sitting there on the free end of the stream.
Right.
But it's like, okay, yeah, this is going to be the pipeline to get you back into it. Like, don't be shocked if he go and flip this into you got the 50 verse app. You know what I'm
And not
saying?
just
Like, now you can go back and pay to watch the uncensored, because I don't know if he and Stars are re-upping. That's the
that.
one thing I
Yeah,
don't.
I'm assuming that probably not if he's doing his own thing. Because remember how
Mhm.
nasty it was. They were acting like this dude didn't have the credentials, like he didn't have the viewership. It was like he showed you his product, he showed you his market, and was like, "Look, I'm viable. Look at this. People are coming out there. They're tuning in. Look at the numbers. Don't lie. Check it out." And they're like, "Well, fuck that.
That,
Lionsgate, holla at me. Let's do our thing." And I think it's going to be huge for like hotels and stuff. Because the last time when I was on vacation, man, they was like, scan your QR code and you can run whatever app on your on your TV and shit or whatever. And I'm out the country and I was like, oh shit, that's cool. We could tap into Netflix and whatever else we got on there. I'm sure, like you said, with that 50 Cent action, that app be
right.
able to stream that shit, or it's on Roku or whatever that most hotels or uh establishments have inside their rooms and stuff, man. So yeah, it should. This is just the beginning.
Yeah,
This shit
man.
is, god dang. Shout out to 50.
Yo, man. Curtis Jackson wins again, man. It's like, oh, it's this is
Yeah,
wild, man.
yeah,
The way he
definitely.
worked the angles, this is absolutely wild. I'm happy for dude, man. Hey, man, go ahead and holler at us. You can go ahead and get a podcast added to that too, man. You can go ahead and holler at the network, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Dirty 30
sir.
sponsored by Mr.
50
50
Cent
Curtis
action. Yeah,
Jackson.
let's
Yeah.
well, Dirty 30 can get some of that action, please.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I wouldn't mind being there, man. We could add the effects, how the explosions coming on before we start up and all that
All
stuff,
that,
man.
all that. We could stream live on that channel, whatever. It's we could do it. Make it happen, please. We trying to speak it into existence. Mr. Jackson, please give us a call.
Yeah, most definitely. We with it, man. We with it. So we ready to
Yeah, let's bring
you
it.
really want to
Let's
go on this and put it on a
yeah,
sour note, huh,
yeah,
man?
yep, I did because like I said, we flush out the garbage and we'll be done. That's it. So go ahead, man. Run it,
All right.
run it, run it down.
Unfortunately, man, after this last case, man, um Dame has to cover 800K in federal debt, so he has to sell his Roc-A-Fella shares, man.
They're taking it. They ain't
Yeah,
what's called. They're taking it, which
he's got
is
to auction it off, man, which is quite unfortunate. It's just like, come on, man, seriously.
that was
Like,
his. That was his like insurance policy for so long. Talk about. I remember what a few months back he talked about he was going to sell his stake in that to K Dot if he wanted to buy it.
well, that was the reasonable doubt assets that he was
Oh,
trying to give
okay.
up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
His 1/3 of ownership of reasonable
Reasonable
doubt was
doubt.
what he was trying to flip before.
Okay.
But this is the Roc-A-Fella shares. This is the actual label shares. And
Oh,
yeah.
dog. He's done. He's done.
So
Like, bruh, if you got that far behind and you're supposed to be this savvy businessman, bruh, I could
it's
see why guys aren't, jumping to, sponsor you and they say Dame is cool, he's good at reading contracts, but bruh, your follow through, you know, your
it,
actions, your words and actions aren't lining up. Come on,
yeah.
man, you got to make that make sense to me, man. Where they snatching your shit now?
Yeah. And
Fuck.
I was wondering, it's like, okay, so what happens if it doesn't meet the criteria? But I looked here, the criteria is like Okay, the minimum bid can't be less than 1.2 mil.
Uh,
And a deposit of 20% must be put down at the time of the sale. So at least 240K has to be put down the minute they make the sale. And yeah, man,
but you,
this is
fam, who
crazy
do you
because
who do you think's gonna buy it?
um I don't
You
know.
you
I
know
don't,
who's gonna buy it.
okay, what do you it,
You know he's sitting back like I tried to offer this. I tried to buy his goofy ass out. He didn't want it. He said it was a low bid. Jay tried to buy it.
okay, so you saying Jay gonna do
Jay tried to buy it, and Dame was like, "Nah, motherfucker, I know what it's worth." No, and plus he's a little,
a little bitter with him, so it's like,
exactly.
yeah,
So like, yeah, nah. So now Hove was like, "Oh, now I get it wholesale."
ooh,
Yeah, what he say? He was like, "I
that is
got your life savings on the wall." This is Hove we talking about here, man. That shit's already gone. You know who got that damn, who's taking that damn shit back. Come on, man.
that's that's wild, man. That's wild and that's ugly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, what do you
this
say?
is
Make another one.
yeah, yeah. You
That's
said
when
you made
I
hoes,
gave you.
make another hose.
I
Yeah.
thought you was gonna walk right into that. You was like, I don't know who's gonna like motherfucking Jay is gonna buy that shit and just
Well,
sit on it just because.
I'm so far removed from it because the fact of the stuff that he was able to hold on to, and he said basically, I won't let Jay buy it. I didn't think
That
about Jay just being able to just turn back around and be like, okay, I don't have to talk to you. Excuse me, you, yeah, here you go.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
be like, Bay, hey, do me a favor, go up there and sell that watch and go get me that part of
That part.
Rockefeller.
That part.
Tell somebody tell somebody they could buy dinner and we'll go ahead and get Rockefeller back
When
right
when
here.
you were running down the minimum bid, that's the first, I was like, Jay is like, that's it. That's all I have to put down. Again,
Yeah,
like you said, man, my the shit that's on my wrist right now will cover all that shit right now. How do y'all want to do this? Do you want cash? Do you want one of my, many Rolexes that he collects that are rare as hell? That
yeah,
was the one they just showed that said that only like 5 were made and given to a prince. And
yeah,
he got it from that dude or whatever. It's like, God dang, that's a watch we talking about.
yeah.
And it was over $1 million. And
Yeah, you have to forgive me for being displaced there because, like I said, we're talking about reasonable doubt. And the fact is, he won't sell
he
his
won't.
portion of reasonable doubt back to
Yeah,
Jay.
right.
So I'm that thinking about that, like, yo, you don't have the option on this. So this is a case of,
Jay
yeah,
could
Jay
get
can
it.
just backdoor it. Like Jay can either hire a lawyer, you know what I'm saying, so they don't even know it's Jay buying, you know what I'm saying, and be like, yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, so
Here
that's
goes my
crazy
top man.
because when they auction this off, he gets none of that. That's just to cover his debt.
Well,
Now, right? Am I or
okay,
am I
so if it's here's what it is. He's got to cover 800K.
okay?
So anything over top of his debt, he would still have to go and cover taxes on the whole thing.
Okay,
So here goes the thing. It would have to be covered at 800K. Then you have to look at the taxes on the total sale. So
it's over a
therefore,
mil. It's over a
it's
mil.
you know what
It's
I'm
over a
saying. So
mil.
it would have to be like 5+ mil to make it where he sees anything, basically in the end of it.
The reason why I asked that because this is just the Rockefeller stock. Now he still has the reasonable doubt.
Hmm.
Somebody could come after that as well. And again, we could be talking about this in the next year or a few months down the line if he don't start taking care of his business, like you said. And Jay could come in and play like big bank take little bank again. At
Yeah,
wholesale. That's why I was like Jay could put the whole pie and the pieces back together, or just sitting back waiting. Letting this dude flutter in the wind.
it's like we said. He can read a contract well. He can promote well. He can put stuff together in that manner well. But obviously,
Yeah.
there's some part like the NFT market fell on him, and that beat him up. It's
Yeah.
like, dog,
Yeah.
you gotta learn how to read your rooms better of
Yeah.
what's going on. I
Yeah.
don't know, and I know he got screwed over by a couple people that he went and backed, and they went and got their paper out of it and didn't
Yep.
come back and
Yeah.
pay the piper.
Yeah.
So that's definitely affected his end of things. But dog, come on, man, you gotta.
But we talk
You
about
are-
stuff. This is for him. I get all those bad, ventures that he tried
I'm
to
just
jump
saying
into,
those
but
bad ventures is what cuts your bottom line. It cuts the legs
Right.
out of you on your bottom line. It's just like all of a sudden it's like, oh, I still got money over here. It's like, no, you actually don't.
bro, you're not handling your business. These settlements or these lawsuits or whatever. You're not handling that shit, man. You're not trying to negotiate a deal or anything. You letting shit go into default to the point where they come snatch it. Like you don't get nothing. You get whatever we make out of this. We'll kick it back to you. But shit, we want you to pay your lawyers. You know what I'm saying? But that's on you. We could just only give you the difference. Once we are made whole, you get the change. And whatever you do with that, I hope you take care of your business.
This is wild, man. For, like I said, one of the instrumental cats and making this whole thing happen, man. It's like
it's bad. It's bad for business because who's gonna want to work with you if you're not taking care of your own shit?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to team up? How are you supposed to mentor somebody else and be like, dude, how are you going? And you had to, and I had to come pick you up. How you gonna take care of shit? Make that make sense.
And
man.
not because your insurance lapsed.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. You got all the business savvy in the world, but when it comes to applying it to yourself, it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
It just
man.
doesn't. It doesn't match, man. It's like your words and actions aren't matching, and that's not good for business at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like your portfolio looks like, oh, you had this and that. Damn, you had to sell that. Damn, that folded too. Well, shit. Maybe you need to get a day job. Shit. Go back to school. Something, bro. I don't know, but this is not good, bro. They came and snatched your baby. They put that whole thing together. They were like the top dogs of being independent. Running shit from the East Coast. I don't want to disrespect, the South. And who else? I'm sorry, just the South, because they were the ones who. I'm sorry, the South and Too Short in them in the Bay. Yeah, but he damn, like just to see all that go away. It's kind of like when we found out Death Row was owned by the toy company.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, God dang, for real?
I mean, when you have that kind of money, even sometimes you need to know when to sit it down and just like let traditional finance take care of you. When it's like, I got this much to sit in a bank, sit in CDs, sit in a Roth IRA or whatever, and I will just live off the interest and I will dumb it down. I will go move to Howland, move into Mike Tyson's old crib, man. Billy Blanks ain't holding it up no more. I will go live out there and live like a king on the low, and don't nobody got to hear from me again. Like, oh, I heard you ain't got it like that. Everything's paid for and everything look nice and I'm good. You gotta set it down.
That's not game.
He from Harlem World, man. He a flashy cat, man.
He said he gonna hustle, and I was like, bro, then you hustling backwards. If they snatching your shit, that's not hustling, man. I don't know what they call it in Harlem, but I'm damn sure, and from where we from, that ain't it.
No, not at all. It's quite sad, man, and it's quite sad and even angering.
Yes,
that's what happened to you. It's like of all folks that you want to see win. It's like, yo, man,
definitely.
I want to see Dame win. Dame was that dude.
Exactly.
Dame was that dude. I want to see Dame win. I want to see one of the flashiest cats in the game, man.
And like you said, man, he gave a lot of game, and he put on a lot of folks. Kanye, I forget that producer, that movie producer. He said he funded,
and that's what I'm saying. It kind of played him after he got on.
I can't remember dude's name, but he's a black producer, film producer, and he kind of turned his back on Dame. Thank you for the help. I don't need you. I got it from here. And Dame was like, bro, you can't look out. A little bit, like put me in a room with somebody. So yeah, I get that. You invest, you make some bad investments, that's cool, but you can't excuse away like child support, not showing up for court, getting, having your shit put in default. So that's the shit I'm talking about. That doesn't help your case.
Yeah, it's wild, man. And I hope he makes well over what this whole process was supposed to be, so it can,
I
even
hope
if
it
it just
does
makes
good.
him right, even if it makes him right, so he can go off into the sunset.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like,
I hope he gets something for it. I hope it ain't just a wash where all it does is cover his expenses right now, cover his debt from them right now. And yeah, man, shout out to Dame Dash, man. I hope you tighten up and get your shit right, man, and come out
yeah.
on the other side, a
And
little better.
please don't try and sell us no more of them CEO short set suits, man.
You don't want a set, man. You don't want
Yeah,
okay. Hard pass.
a hard pass on the CEO short set suits.
Got it.
It was literally a button up suit. It was a short set
Uh,
with
uh,
the word CEO on it.
enough.
Yeah,
All
Dame,
right,
I
you
need you
keep
to not
that.
do that. I respect you. I appreciate you. I thank you. But come on, bro.
Keep that to
Come on.
yourself, man. Keep
Yeah.
that to yourself.
But speaking of, merch and branding and everything, we in violation today. We ain't rocking it today.
Right
But
on. Yeah.
3 PMD, Dirty 30, Handsome Beatdown, and more to come. We have the merch officially up there. You can
Yes.
get a hold of it, man. You can rock your favorites, show your support, show your love, man. That's at tpublic.com/the beatdown. Hit the Schwabel Room tag, and you can cop the hot merch. You have seen it on 3PMD. You've seen the official new joints. You have seen it on Dirty 30. And when we record new episodes, you will see it on the Handsome Beatdown, or you might see it on this show. They can pop up anywhere. You've seen them
Anywhere.
in the wild. We have been rocking them out in the wild. So
Indeed.
make sure to support. And as always, stay in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to our regulars, our day ones that's always messing with y'all, messing with the Schwabel Room mechanics. We've been bombed since first startup. You know what I'm saying? The Schwabel Room mechanics is here to get y'all tuned up.
Yes,
So
sir.
always make sure that y'all coming and checking us out. We thank y'all once again. This has been another Dirty 30 for y'all. Me and my man Eddie P. I am Beatdown Brown. We gonna holler at y'all. And once again, we say to y'all, peace.
Peace.